Hello, welcome back to the Angel News Network and our interviews with Michael, channeled by Jeff Fasano. I'm Joel Anastasi. Michael, I want to expand on some of the spiritual teachings you've given us. You've given us teachings that ask the questions, who are you and why are you here, as tools for personal spiritual growth. I'd like to ask the same question, but in a larger spiritual context. Can you tell our audience, who are we as members of the human race and why are we here on Earth?
Once again, dear one, based upon the frequency from where this energy, this message comes from the archangelic realm of Michael through, dear one, the wonderful and most glorious soul you call your channel, dear one, this frequency has a specific message. And it is about moving from your mental body, what has been taught to you, and what you have been conditioned with in your mind or your mental body, into your heart space. To move within the depth and breadth of your heart space to fully be who you are. So, dear one, based upon this, it is through a personal process, dear one, that each individual finds through this personal process who they truly are, the essence of themselves. The essence of each and every one of you is quite similar, for it is the essence of a child. The essence of a child is simply through peace and love and joy and exploration of what can be possible through the wonder child, and then connecting with the magical child. All this, dear ones, within the child in you, and seeing the probability of life. You see, dear ones, it is now prudent upon you to see life as the child, yet as the adult directing that child's life. For, dear ones, the answer to your question about who are you, we ask you, each and every one of you, who are you? Do you know who you are? Dear ones, what are you attached to? What do you believe? What holds you in lack, limitation, struggling to survive life? And are you, in fact, doing that? Are you fulfilled, dear ones, with your life? Do you live your life with joy, the joyousness of a child? Looking at life through the eyes of a child, your child within. At the life of possibility, the life of probability. Is there, dear ones, an excitation for life? Or do you find yourselves, dear ones, completely entrenched into the routine of life? Dear one, the only way in which the new can be formed is through the excitation of life. So the answer to your question, dear one, moving within to find who you are is a personal journey. Through the teachings, dear one, that we have come to you with through this wonderful and most glorious soul you call the channel, you have found the tools to take this personal journey, for you have documented them. It is time, dear ones, if you so choose, to find who you are. For you're all at a different level, you're all at a different space, you're all different time continuum, based upon your soul's defined plan. Dear ones, we ask this question. Have you come to a crossroads in your life? Have you come to an intersection in your vernacular, where you have realized that the old outside of you, your old way of life no longer works for you? Well then, dear ones, if you are at this crossroads and you realize, dear ones, that the old no longer works for you, the old way in which you used to conduct business no longer works for you. Now you're at a place, dear ones, to create a new life for yourself. Yet, dear one, that life is now determined solely, if you choose it to be, by you. As we have been saying to you, dear ones, are you looking outside of yourself for the mythical leader figures the mom and dad figures outside of yourself that only you have given that power to change your life, to lead you to the promised land. So, dear ones, can you now move within the depth and breadth of your heart space to fully know you, to fully know the power of you? Through the teachings that we have brought to you, through the most wonderful and glorious soul you call the channel, we have given you many tools to do this, to move through your personal process, to find out who you are. And then, when you move into the depth and breadth of your heart space, to reconnect with the essence of you. You see, dear ones, it is not so much about recreating you or creating a new you. For that new you, dear ones, is the old you. Meaning, dear ones, through what you have been conditioned with and taught in your mental body through mom and dad, you have formed the mask around your heart space. You have formed layers of wounding around your heart space to be, possibly, what others outside of you want you to be. To look at others outside of yourself, dear ones. To lead you, to care for you, to change your life. It is now, once again, dear ones, if you find yourself at this crossroads, at this intersection, where the old no longer resonates for you, you now have the choice, dear ones, to move within the depth and breadth of your heart space, utilizing the tools that this frequency of energy from the archangelic realm of Michael through the most wonderful and glorious soul you call the channel can give to you, to move yourself into the depth and breadth of your heart space, to rekindle, to rejoin with that magical child, that wonder child, to the essence of you. That essence is in all of you. It is up to you to choose now, at this crossroads, if in fact you are ready to fully individuate and take back your power. Does it help you with your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you very much, Michael.
You're most welcome, dear one.